When you decide to distance yourself, you do it with clarity. You do not prolong what you already understand. You do not stay where respect is missing or where patterns continue without change. To others, it may feel harsh, but to you, it is necessary. Your decisions are not driven by impulse. They come from observation, reflection, and a clear understanding of what no longer aligns. The way you walk away is not harsh. It is decisive. There was a time when you explained yourself, when you gave chances, when you sat down and tried to make people understand. But you learned something through experience. Those who truly respect you do not need repeated explanations. And those who pretend not to understand often understand more than they admit. So now you choose differently. You no longer argue for your worth. You no longer negotiate your boundaries. You no longer delay what you already discern. You simply step away quietly, fully, and without announcement. Not because you lack compassion, but because you have gained clarity. You have come to understand that self-respect requires action, not explanation. As it is written in Proverbs chapter 4, verse 23, above all else, guard your heart, for everything that you do flows from it. You are no longer careless with your peace. You recognize the patterns. You notice the inconsistencies. You feel when something is no longer aligned. And when that line is crossed, you do not linger. You do not wait for things to worsen. You do not ask to be treated properly. You simply leave because you understand something now. Respect is not something that you request. It is something that others choose to give or reveal they never had. And if they do not have it, your presence will not create it. So you choose yourself. You choose peace over familiarity, alignment over attachment. You choose solitude over disrespect. As it is written in Amos chapter 3, verse 3, can two walk together unless they are agreed? You are not meant to walk with everyone. Not everyone is meant to continue where you are going. And so when you leave, it feels sudden to them because they assume that your patience was permanent. They mistook your kindness for tolerance, your presence for permission. And when you are gone, they are left with silence that they cannot understand. Some will question it. Some will deny it. Some will pretend that they do not know why, but deep down, they do. Because you were never unreasonable. You asked for what you gave: respect, honesty, and consideration. Nothing more. And when that was not honored, you honored yourself. Matthew chapter 5, verse 37 declares, let what you say be simply yes or no. Anything more comes from evil. Your departure became the answer. Clear, final, and unmistakable. I'd like to end this message with a parable. A man once owned a gate that led into his garden. At first, he welcomed everyone who approached. Some entered with care. Some trampled the ground, ignoring the boundaries set before them. And each time, the man would stop them explained the rules and asked them to be mindful. But they continued, not because they did not understand, but because they did not value the garden. One day, the man did something different. He closed the gate. No speech, no warning, no explanation. And from that day forward, only those who already knew how to respect the garden were allowed to enter. The lesson: walking away without explanation is not cruelty. It is clarity. You are not responsible for teaching grown people how to treat you. When someone repeatedly crosses your boundaries, they are making a choice, and your decision to leave is simply a response to that choice. Self-respect is not proven through words. It is proven through what you allow and what you no longer tolerate. And when you begin to choose peace over explanation, you stop losing yourself trying to be understood by those who never intended to understand you. And that's it for this message. I'd like to thank everybody who made it to the end of the video. I'm truly honored by your support. If this message resonated with you at all, please consider dropping a comment, giving me some feedback, hitting the like button, and subscribing. It's been ChrisAnesti, and until next time, take care, and God bless you.